I've been working hard, yes, but without you guys, I couldn't work hard.
Exactly.
You know, without you beat me up, I wouldn't process this in my mind and think how I can get better, you know? So, in the end of the day, you know, this is like about ego, right?
Yeah.
You still beat me up, but I should be thankful for you for this. You know?
Yeah.
I should be thankful for this because you helped me to get better.
Yeah.
You helped me to reach my goals.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys, welcome to the latest episode of the Grappling Monthly Podcast. I'm very excited to be here at All In Academy, Los Angeles. And I'm accompanied by Professor Aleksandr Ustimenko.
Yeah.
Professor.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Yeah,
yes,
I appreciate it.
Yes.
We met a while ago. I was visiting Thiago Martins, right? Out in Orange. And good training session, good sweat, good technique. And then we talked a little bit and he said, hey man, like let's do this again. So I'm very excited to get to know your story a little bit about Jiu-Jitsu because that's the idea, right? Go to different places, meet different people, and all of us have our individual lives and stories that are wrapped up with Jiu-Jitsu somehow.
Yes, for sure, man. For sure, man. So, yeah, I remember this day, the room in Thiago, you know, it's so good room there.
It's
you
tough
know?
room, yeah, absolutely.
I love there. I love there, you know. I want to back now.
Yeah.
Now a little bit busy, you know, with all these works and all this like Americans lifestyle, you know.
Go.
Bills works, you know, like a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But tell me, like, how did you first get involved with the Jiu-Jitsu?
So look, it's happened in 2014, right?
Okay.
Back days in Russia, right? I was in Russia. I just got my black belt in karate by this day.
Nice.
So, and I was like young guy, I was like 21, 22 years old. Mm-hmm. I was like not overweight, but little bit overweight. And I was looking for some like fitness, you know, like some good hard training.
Yeah.
And on this time I was like kind of party a lot.
Yeah.
I went to the clubs and there I have like one friend from the company and he told me like this, like, oh, I'm going down to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's like Brazilian people like teaching there, like Brazilian sensei. And I'm being Russian this time. I haven't traveled too much. I travel, but haven't traveled too much. Mm-hmm. And this time. And I'm like, wow, Brazilians, I want to like get to know them. I want to like talk with them, you know, I want to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
So, and I came in my first class, it was June 1st, 2014.
Okay.
And man, I died there, right?
Yeah.
The first everybody have the same first experience of Jiu-Jitsu. You like sweat there after warm up, you know, like the people like jumping around you, choking around you, you know, like, and you're like, what's going on? But like I step on the scales after training, I was like minus, I say like 4 pounds, like 3.5 pounds, like right after the training. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna do it, you know? And like I bought my gi after my first class and I started like training, you know, with Master Valesio Sena.
Okay.
It's the name of the gym was a Stone Fight. You know, and I started training like you know, like any white belt, like in and out, you know, like 2 months in, train hard. After my body get tired, my head get tired, and I went out, you know, like one month's break. Mm-hmm. And like this, I was in and out, you know, training until, let's say until 2016.
Okay.
You know,
all this time in Russia. Right?
All this time in Russia. I was all the time in Russia. So it's like, I started 2014, right? And on 2015, I got my first medal in IBJJF, Berlin Open.
Okay.
And when the white belt competition.
Nice.
But, you know, like, I'm like kind of sort of lucky guy. So on this point, it's happened like this competition have also like some lucky situation.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. At this time when I did this competition in Berlin, I already did one and I lost there. So, and I saw how I lost for the guy and I'm like, okay, I created my tactic in my head.
Yeah.
So I pulled guard, my first time close guard, like stayed there, tried to choke the guy, couldn't, arm sore.
Yeah.
But still the referee gave me win. The second fight, I do the same thing. So I pull guard, boom. The guy opened my guard, passed my guard, won 3 points, I lose the match.
Okay.
So it's the quarterfinal. I left the area, you know, I already said, it's IBJJF, single elimination. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? I lost, I'm not gonna be blue belt, upset, all things. But after they start to call me, like, Ustimenko Aleksandr, please report to the mat coordinator number 5. You know? I'm like, what's going on? I report there and they tell for me. So the guy against who you fought just now, he got DQ because somebody, not even from my team, somebody else find out he was a national champion of American on the wrestling. So he's supposed to be a blue belt. And I got so happy, man, because I already went to the semifinal.
Yeah.
So I already gonna be on the podium. Imagine I'm white belt, right?
Yeah.
Past 2 stage, but big brackets, right? Let's say like not small bracket. And I'm like already in the semifinal, and I'm very happy. So I went there, do the same thing, pull guard, try to apply the choke, but the guy a little bit lost balance, and I was like happy, and I was more confident. I swept him, get on the top, got 2 points, win 2-0. Went on the final, and the final lost very fast. The guy swept me, Americano me, but second place, I was super happy. It's like, very nice, memory about this. And my sensei gave for me blue belt.
Nice,
and after that, in Russia start to happen some situations there, economical, political. It's was 2014, 15.
Yeah.
I worked another job. I had some business, and I decided to, I want to leave country. I want to just go to travel.
Nice, yeah.
And it was January 2016. I went to Colombia, South America there, just to hang out to see what's going on there.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very different.
Very different
from Russia.
Very different from Russia. This time when I would tell you, I start to become a different person. I open my head. Before I used to be really a Russian person, I was thinking Russia in front of everybody, I can't even explain, I was different mindset. I was looking for foreign people with the different eye.
Yeah.
So after I went to Colombia, my mind completely changed. I realized you can live do whatever you want, basically if you're not affect other people, you can build career not only around these things which my parents taught for me, how I was taught on the Russia before, basically school, college, work, family and the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm okay, I can live a difference, And I come back to the Russia, and I come back to my gym, Stone Fight, and they was looking for the a front desk, right? Front desk person.
Yeah.
So I start to work front desk on the gym, front desk person for free trainings, little salary, but most of my interest was to get free classes, training was for free.
Yeah, nice.
So I started training like this. It was 2016. And what's happened? On one of the training, we've been preparing for the tournament. The guy swept me to flying, and I did a bad break fall. So I put my arm so much high, and I broke my shoulder ligaments, tear completely.
Yeah.
So and I got surgery on my shoulder. They put metal but actually good surgery. Yeah. Shout out for doctors in Russia.
There we go.
Insurance. Did so good for me.
Yeah.
And after this, imagine the next day, just after the surgery, I'm gonna come back to the gym like this, and they told for me, "Look, Alex, we lost one coach right now. He went out from the gym. Now you're gonna work teaching the kids." So and I teach the kids Jiu-Jitsu already next day after the surgery.
Really?
I started teaching the kids.
Nice.
But I had experience to teaching the kids already before, because
karate,
from karate. Yes. I've been working with kids since 2006.
Okay, yeah.
And for me, it was easy to control the class. This was question about level of my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So, but I got lucky. I've been teaching, and I have patient coach too, Matteo Senna. He's son of my sensei.
Okay.
Also black belt, European champion, no-gi European champion, black belt. He helped me a lot with my technique, and I started improving my jiu-jitsu. So since 2016, when I started to teach these kids, I basically start to live jiu-jitsu lifestyle.
Nice.
I started training every day, and jiu-jitsu become source of my money. I start to get the money from jiu-jitsu. So yes, in 2016, we've been staying in this gym, Stone Fight. I've been teaching there the kids. I've been competing around. But never did super good results, especially in the competition. But I've been enjoying to teach the kids.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. Yeah.
Nice.
So this, I become a teacher of jiu-jitsu. In 2016, once again, it's become a lucky.
Yeah.
So and
You're
this
a blue belt at this point still?
and blue belt. I was still blue belt. I basically was the blue belt 2 years blue belt. 2 years blue belt. And it was not 2 years, no, it was 1 year blue belt. I was 1 year blue belt, man. And yeah, like this, I started to live jiu-jitsu lifestyle, you know, like, and this point when, for my opinion, the jiu-jitsu saved my life first time. Because I was about to, I have two ways. Like, first way to work like normal job, how you call this, 5-2
9 to 5.
9 to 5, yes, 9 to 5, and wait every time Friday, go to the bar, drinking there, you know, have fun, like, but fun like for the short period of life, you know. Or I'll be like little bit sometimes suffer on the mat during the week, get tired, but the life got like happier. I wasn't waiting the weekends because like sometimes I work on the weekends, you know. Now in jiu-jitsu lifestyle, you basically don't have Saturday and Sunday. You don't have Saturday and Sunday because you have tournaments. So sometimes you get rest like on the weekdays. Sometimes you have work through like all months without the weekends. You know, so like, and I choose this life, you know, like, and at that point, I think it's like really saved my life on that day because I'm like become like an athlete, you know, like coach, mentor for the people, and I put all these like bad things on the side, you know. I started more focus on myself, you know, like how to get better. Yeah, it was like 2016. Yep. And after that, you know, like usually in the martial arts, happen a lot of drama, a lot of drama all the time. People all the time have like the business questions and like money questions. You know, people can't find these things together. And my coach, like Matteo Senna, my friend, he left this gym, so he opened his own gym there. The gym they call Senna Fight Academy. So I think this is like the major time when I grow up like an athlete, you know, like I'm like start winning the matches on the competition. I start to get some medals on the competition. And for me, actually, it's like the best time for now in my jiu-jitsu career, you know. It's like, let's say like, it's the purple belts time, you know, like it's the best. So it's it was by 2017, we left the Stone Fight Academy. And we start to build our own gym. So by the end of 2017, we built the new gym, like, you know, something we've been doing with our hands. And yeah, we started training a new gym. So there, like, we already become like really full-time job, you know, because I've been teaching like 8 a.m. in the morning. After 8 a.m. in the morning, I was like driving to the other part of the town, like 1 hour to get my training, like professional training at 12. So 12 to 2, we stayed there. And after I come back to my home gym, like say like from 3 until 10, I've been teaching.
That's a long day.
It's a long day. So it's basically it was since January 2018 until pandemic times start. Until 2020. So I was living this lifestyle, you know, like, and compete all the time, training hard, like always, like, you know, like get these like injuries and keep training with delete micro injuries.
Of course.
Don't do this, guys. Don't do like this, you know. If you have some injuries, take care about this. You know, it's gonna help you. But take care about the injuries, you know. So yeah, and the start like before the pandemic, I got my brown belt, and the pandemic started, you know. But I think like when the pandemic started, it was the big evolution for all jiu-jitsu world, you know. I not only improve my game. It's all world improvement. Because everybody gonna lock in the house, you know. Everybody was bored. Everybody start to invite the friends, you know. They get deeper on the art, you know. And I think this is like the oh my gosh, COVID, right? COVID pandemic. They give for jiu-jitsu like big level up. I think this just happened big level up after.
I tried to get my wife to start training. She didn't want to.
She didn't want. She didn't want to train.
So we did a lot of like, you know, other type of exercise, and it was good. But my jiu-jitsu went like.
So you didn't train jiu-jitsu?
Not very much.
Not very much
during the pandemic. No.
No, I remember it was like doing like kind of like high training in the some other gym. We come from my karate gym, by the way. My karate coach, they give the key of the gym. We come there. Remember one time when police like stop us, like, where do you go, guys? We say like, we go like to the gym training. They say, but pandemic, you cannot. But we say, nobody knows. Like, let's go. And we're like training, like, but I think there's like a lot of level up. So yeah, but after when the pandemic, not finished, but when it started to slow down, it was 2021, the gym like reopened.
Yeah.
But we start to be like bad with the money and like the gym couldn't survive anymore. So the investors decided to close the gym.
Okay.
So, but I got lucky once again. All the equipment from the gym, like the mats, like the roll mats, they give it to me. They told, okay, you can open your own gym. Cool. So in 2021, I find the place and like we start to build our own gym. Like me and a couple of my friends.
In Moscow? Or
no, in St. Petersburg, in Russia. I'm from St. Petersburg, yes, in St. Petersburg, in Russia. So we like build our gym with the hands, with everything from the scratch.
Nice.
Like the building, nothing there inside. So it was 2021, and I started to teach there.
Cool.
I started to teach there, work there. Was nice, like I love my gym, the gym with my name there, like it's called Usti Team.
Nice.
They still open. They still open.
Fantastic.
And yeah, I started to work there. But like by this time, it was like end of the year, 2021, beginning of 2022. I started to feel something on my stomach, like some anxiety, So this was anxiety about this war which happened there, and I decided to get all my visas, I got my European visa because we're Russians, we need the visa to Europe.
Yeah.
And they give me like very good one for 5 years, which is super rare. And I'm like, wow, they give me like this visa. I should try to do American visa, state visa.
Okay.
And I like did I went to the Poland, to the Krakow.
Yeah.
And they give it to me visa, like, which also very rare. But there in the Poland, I realized like the war is like gonna be real because the people there was like getting ready to the war. It was 3 days before they start all the actions there. Yep. And I come back to Russia, and the first day when all the actions start, I like it's like against me, like against my opinion. I just get all my bag, get all my things, and I just left. Like really left with the $500 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Because like most of my money which I have, I invest in my gym.
Yeah.
So the gym was open like 6 months ago, like 6 months before it's happened. And I like, okay, I left. All the parents was telling me what you doing, what's going on.
Yeah.
But I like wasn't support this, so it was my protest,
Yeah.
I left because it's my protest.
I understand that, yeah.
So, and I left to the country right down under the Russia. It's called Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia, yes. So, and actually, when I came to Georgia, it was just one gym of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, it was 2022, right?
Very strong judo program.
Very strong judo program. Yeah,
but Russia as well.
Well, Russia as well. Have a lot of different things. Yeah. Like especially because it's founded by government.
Yeah.
Founded by government. And yeah, they're strong. So I remember this guy, the first guy which I training, like he's like he been that time like purple belt from Cyborg, from Florida.
Yeah.
But he's a Georgian guy. He live in the States, but he comes to Georgia sometimes.
Yeah.
So he's like a judo guy, and I went roll with him and like pressure, arm bars. The arm bars so good,
Absolutely,
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I training at this gym the gym called Legion, on Georgia, and just training, hang out, try to find my way to get money, and I meet this guy. He's dad of my ex-students, But I didn't teach them too much, the kids, but he met me there. He's like told me like, look, you have visa to the United States of America, you should to go there, and they're like, dude, like, I don't have money. He's like, okay, I'm gonna give you money. And he gave me like a couple grains.
Wow.
He told, okay, you give me late, back. And actually, I still didn't pay for him until the end, But this is the point. Sometimes he like hit me up, say, send me this amount of money. And I sent for him a little bit, He hit me up. So in June 2022, I'm arrived here in the States. And I'm arrived to New York City.
Really, yeah.
Yes, I'm arrived here in 2022. And first night I slept in the Central Park, man.
Really?
Yeah, because like...
Oh, man.
I remember like the European trip. So you get hostels there like for 10 euros, 15 euros, 20 euros. I kind of was expected the same thing here. So I came here and I saw the hostel like $100. I'm like, no man, no way, man. Like, I have only a couple of grains. I can't spend the money like this. You know, and like first night I slept in the Central Park, but second night I already got the hostel, but it was cheaper, like $50. Yeah, like, you know, like I start to like travel in the States, you know, like I went to New Hampshire, training there a little bit.
Nice,
I went to the Boston, training there a little bit. Come back to New York City, training there a little bit with Master Renzo Gracie.
Oh, really?
Training with Master Renzo Gracie.
Very cool, yeah.
He asked to do photo.
Really?
Yes, it's one funny story, like, because, you know, I speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
I speak Portuguese, so I started to speak Portuguese with him and he got impressed.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, man, you speak Portuguese so well, you know, let me make photos with you. Like, he made a picture with me. He told me like this, no way, when you come back here in my gym, tell for them like I'm let you train 1 month for free.
Nice.
You know, but I never back. I never back. I didn't have time for this. So after I came here, it was like August 2022, and I started teaching the one gym. I'll not tell name, just one gym.
Sure,
I got experience how to work with United States of America, you know, but I'll be honest, I didn't like this experience of my life, you know, like, because, you know, when you come and there's some person tell for you he's your friend, you know, he tried to help you, but in the end of the day, you understand he just abuse you. You know, it's make you so down, so upset, and kind of disappoint, you know, like on the people, you know, like especially high rank people, you know, like, because, you know, like I'm a Russian guy and it's in my blood to respect people, older people, people who is higher rank of me. You know, I all the time gonna be with respect. You know, every time gonna try to even like protect this person. You know, like because you're my friend, you're older, you're higher rank. You know, I'm here to help you. You know, but when it's become like a real abuse, you know, of the person, which like not just person from the street. I have education. I'm like a black belt,
of course,
and all this regardless. This ended up too much, so but I was patient. Like I stayed in the gym like since August 2022 until February 2025, working hard. You know, never miss the class, always on the time. You know, always teach with my patient. You know, but after I ended up to leaving the gym. You know, and I find this gym. You know,
fantastic.
All in academy. You know, this is the blast for me. You know, like. I just like walk in the gym and say, look, guys, I will take care about the kids program, you know?
Nice.
You know, and they like say, okay, let's try it. Let's give it. And I give for them first class. They love it.
Nice.
And since this time, like I'm stay here in this gym, you know, like. And the Patrick Cummins, you know, this owner of this gym, Olin Academy, he's UFC veteran. He used to be in top 10 light heavyweight in UFC.
Nice.
You know, he won like high name, like not high names, like famous people, you know. I think he won the Jan Blachowicz.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like he won him, you know, and he's like, and this guy, you know, like I never met the people like this, you know. I've been working with him over the 1 year, you know, and I never got angry with him.
Nice.
You know, sometimes, you know, like with the people, you know, you got angry in your head, you know, like, you shouldn't do like this, you shouldn't do like this. But with this person, I never get frustrated from him, you know. Never get frustration from him, you know, man. And, you know, every time I need something, I just call him and say, yo, man, help me. He's helped me, you know, like, yo, man, help me with, like, it starts from the money, you know, and finish with the wrestling, you know, finish with the Jiu-Jitsu training, you know. Like, the guy, like on his, like, late 40s, you know, like, and he's, like, going with the keys to the competition. He going, like, with me to the competition, you know, like, it's a lot for me. It's meaning a lot,
cool.
you know, it's very cool. So, like, if you guys want to, like, improve your wrestling, you know, like, improve your jiu-jitsu, MMA, you know, welcome to All In Academy.
There we go,
you know, the coach Patrick gonna take care about it.
There you go.
He's the best. He's the best. He's the best way, you know, man.
So, at what point did you start refereeing for the IBJJF?
Oh, yes. This is also one part of the one interesting part, you know. Not only for IBJJF, but actually my first tournament, I started refereeing for IBJJF. So it was this time, it was like, I guess it was 2024. I set up my life here a little bit. I got all my papers, like my work permission.
Yeah.
I got my social security. And then I was every time interesting on refereeing. But for me, actually, it wasn't money side. I was really interested how it worked from this side, to see the rules, the things, the game, I was curious about this. So basically, I started refereeing for improve myself. It was 2024. I just applied through first I got certification in 2023.
Okay.
I went to the Jiu-Jitsu Con and we had a seminar there.
Yeah.
And I got certification on the rules and I passed the seminar. And after 6 months later, I tried to apply for IBJJF, and they called me to work. It was Orange County Open.
Oh, cool.
And they called me to work like a trainee.
Yeah.
Check gi, refereeing some matches,
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I remember my first, I'm freaked out, man. It's
It's a big organization.
Yeah, it's a big organization, but it's we are humans. We every time have our expectation, but expectation not happen like we expect,
That's true. 100%,
You every time think, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna show them refereeing, what's there, I'm gonna give it points, advantages, penalties.
Yeah.
But while you go and inside the mat,
Of course.
you're oh, and then whoa, everybody's screaming, your brain is freaking out.
Yeah, exactly.
You start to forgetting already the things, And I remember I start the matches, I say, combat, the match start, and it's 2 person and the 2 black geese. The match start, 10 seconds of the match pass, and there's one of the guys tell me in the video, stop the match. I stop the match, and they they say, did you see something strange right now? And I look at the guys, no, nothing strange. You go, how are you gonna give points? And 2 guys with the black geese.
Yeah, they need the extra belt.
They didn't get the extra belt, You put the extra belt, the fight start. And guys, if you never referee, it's going there, look like you're gonna see, I'm gonna give a point. Everything going there first.
Yeah.
And you're should I give the advantage here? Should I give a points here? The game goes so fast, It's the same way when you white belt.
Yeah.
When you go inside and where's the guys? Everything go fast. What's happening? No.
Yeah.
Same thing there, guys. Same thing there. Everything go fast. They have rules, no points from the knees, no points. And you're it's hard job.
Yeah.
But with first time was little bit hard for me, second time was a little bit better already. I feel more confidence.
Nice.
After I start refereeing for Jiu-Jitsu World League, I get more experience on the refereeing, until now, I still little bit nervous when I have anxiety when I go there,
Of course,
because you have responsibilities.
Yeah, but
First,
2 people are training so hard for this.
but in the first you have responsibilities for their health.
Yeah, that's true.
May happen a lot of things there. You really have responsibilities.
Yeah.
Put for sleep, breaking the arms, a lot of things there. Yeah, but I like the refereeing now. The game is slowed down. Even it's you're more inside of the match. But it's like everything, if you keep doing the same stuff over and over, it becomes easy for you.
Easier.
And even the people screaming in you, screaming, you already don't hear it too much. And you don't take it so personal.
Yeah. Because we know, Brazilians are very passionate people, right?
Very passionate.
And if you look at any soccer match, they're yelling at the referees. They're complaining, they're arguing with the referees all the time. It's the same thing for Jiu-Jitsu, right?
Same thing for Jiu-Jitsu.
Professor!
Foi dois pontos. Yeah, the same thing.
And then it's especially IBJJF, you have Guy Mendes, Lucas Leite, legends of the sport yelling at you, and you're for me, I don't want to.
This is the thing about this refereeing, yes? You should respect these guys, right? I respect the guy. I respect everybody. It's all the athletes who come there, I respect them, man. But my job, it's refereing the match.
That's true.
And it's not mean I'm not going to make mistake. I may make mistake. I'm a human being.
Of course.
I may make mistake. But, I should be professional, right? If they scream for me, I shouldn't listen to them. I should
true.
I should to focus on the match. I should referee how I see the match.
Absolutely.
I see the match. I think it's 2 points. I should to show 2 points, because I refereeing what I see. If I'm gonna listen to the other point, it's gonna be should I give this point?
Yeah, exactly.
And this look very ugly, man. It's look very ugly when the referee like this. Okay, I give it 2 points. No, you should be confident in your decisions.
Nice.
And even if you sometimes do mistakes because the match happens fast, you shouldn't do this mistake with the confident. You know what I mean? But
that's good advice. Yeah.
yes, but you know, like now, especially in the IBJJF, it's like it's become so easy because you have video, you know. And if like this way, I show the points and I have like. I think, maybe it's not point, maybe it's advantage, or maybe it's even not point. Every time I can call video there, you know, I call video and the person there, usually it's even more experienced, the most experienced referee who works in the video.
Yeah.
They can like watch this video, like super slow. And it's going to be 100% fair.
Yeah.
You know, 100% fair because they look in the video, the camera is like, right on the fight. They can zoom in, zoom it out, you know, they can watch from the other angles, you know, like they try to make this as much fair as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
But once again, Jiu-Jitsu is so complicated sport, you know, like have a lot of things there, you know, like, you know, like it's have a lot of things. And sometimes even with the video, it's hard, you know, like it can be two different opinions, you know, like it's happened a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
You know, but
very cool.
I really suggest for all the coaches, you know, to, especially if your sportsmen, for your athletes compete on the IBJJF federations, make a course, you know, learn the rules, you know. It's help you a lot, you know. And also, like, try to ref, you know. Try to feel from the other side. Maybe you're not gonna like, maybe you're not gonna stay there forever, you know. But just like one time, you know, like try to see this from the other perspective, you know, for understand how hard it is, you know.
Well, and you make such a good point because there's, you know, like the ultra heavy guy, he retired this, he won Safe something, I forget. He's very, very, very large.
He compete now in the world?
Just now in the world.
He win the world.
He won.
Yeah, from France. He's from France.
He's from France, yes.
He's from France, yeah. I don't remember his name, but he's from France. Yeah, I saw.
So I saw a video just yesterday or today that the same technique that he used, because he's so big, you know, like, of course he has technique, but he's very, very big. Directly from the guy's open guard, the guy can't close the guard and he just puts pressure on the neck and he has to tap.
Yes.
And like stack him, right? He did that when he fought Mikey Musumeci, but he got a penalty for that same technique. So he lost the fight, Mikey Musumeci, and then he won.
It was in 2020.
It was in 2020, exactly. And then years later, he wins with the exact same scenario.
Yeah, but man, it also, I think because they also update the rules.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Because they also update the rules. Because for now, I can't give penalty for him while he in the top because he has submission lock, right?
Yeah.
He attacks submission, right? He tried to struggle the guy.
Yeah.
You know? So this is not penalty.
Yeah.
These is little tricks, you know, like when I would say like this more experienced athletes, they know all the tricks of the rules.
Yeah.
So the IBJJF, it's like, this is fight, but it's more fight based on the game. You know? Like it's like a game fight.
Absolutely.
You know, you shoot the game. You should to play the game there.
Yeah.
You should to know the rules. You should to know all the tricks there. You know, like this is like, and I like this. You know? I like this because like Jiu-Jitsu, I think is the game. You know, you need to enjoy the game, playing there. You know, like because this I think is called play guard. Play guard or play top because you're playing.
That's true.
You know? I think it's the game. You know, like it's like it's best game in the world.
It's so much fun. It's interesting because, you know, I think there's still that tension between a pure fight and the game, and then, you know, the sport has many different rule sets and different approaches to that same game, right? Because like you think like Carlson Gracie style, you know, take down, heavy top pressure, pass the guard, submit, right? At least that's how it was like 90s, you know, 2000s. Probably still is. But then because of different rule sets, different things are advantageous. So now we saw the leg lock game explode in like mid-2000s, still now today, right? IBJJF has their rules. Then there's submission-only rules. And that every rules, it seems like the athlete has a strategy for that
competition, for the situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only the street fight has no rules, right?
Only the street fight don't have rules. Yes.
But
this is correct.
Yeah.
But yes, you need to create. If you're athlete, right? You should be ready to compete in different rules. You should to know when you can do even this knee ripping, when you can do.
Yeah.
You need to control yourself. You need to control your body.
Yeah.
Right. I think this is cool about the competition and about this like fight with the rules. you have more control on the fight. You more control. You don't go like, and I think this is help you to bring to the self-defense situation.
For
right?
sure.
When you get to the self-defense situation, you control more situation. You know?
Yeah.
Because for example, I have opinion about the like jiu-jitsu for self-defense. I think is not true.
Okay.
I think they say the jiu-jitsu best for self-defense. I think it's not true. I think jiu-jitsu is the best for the community.
Yeah.
The best for having fun, you know. And the jiu-jitsu, if you're training constantly, give you a little bit more chance on the self-defense situation, you know. Once again, right? I think from all the martial art for the self-defense, the best boxing or kickboxing.
Okay.
You know, I think from the martial. But once again, it's not guarantee for you you're gonna survive there. You know, it's the self-defense situation. But once again, if I want to get good on the box or striking, how many times should I get hit on the head?
Yeah,
which is gonna affect me. Which is gonna be too much like stress for my body. You know,
for
like
sure, yeah.
And jiu-jitsu, you still get a full fight, but less stress on your less stress on your body.
Yeah.
I think like jiu-jitsu is not panacea for the self-defense. You know, like it's give you a little bit more chance. You know, especially when you're training more. The time of the fight slow down. You already been on the fights. You know, like, but the technique of jiu-jitsu, you know, like because once again, if I fight on the street, I don't want to hug my opponent. I want to create this space.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to create this space. I want to be aware of what's going on. I don't want to go to clinch my opponent on the street. I don't know if he's alone with his friends, you know. Pull guard or some De La Riva Berimbolo guard, you know, Berimbolo. No, of course I'm not going to do this. But once again, if you're training, you already been in the fights, it can give you more chance to survive through the self-defense situation.
The nerves and everything.
And nerves, you know, like you already been in the fight. And even like the physical abilities, you know, like, because jiu-jitsu improve your physical abilities,
100%.
definitely, right? You get stronger, you get better endurance, you get better stretching, you know, like you get better with your physical abilities. So these benefits you can get, you know. But when the people come here and like say, but I want to like for self-defense, you know, like, all right, self-defense is good to the jiu-jitsu, you know. But I try to be honest with my clients, with my students, you know, like. You should do this for fun, you know, like for community, you know, to hang out with the people, to like put your stress out, you know, like, and like just enjoy the process, you know, like just enjoy the process. You know? Self-defense, like may work, but may not work, you know. Want to love self-defense, really like feel unsafe on the streets, go learn how to shoot the gun, you know. Especially here in the United States of America, you're able to do this, learn how to shoot the gun, you know. I don't know. Learn how the knife fights. You know, like this is more real for the self-defense. You know, like jiu-jitsu, like you know, we can start fights on the ground. You know, like
of course.
It's like different. It's like different. You know.
It's funny because I remember. So I'm 10 years older than you. I'm very old. 45. But,
not very old. You like a Patrick. You like Patrick.
There you go.
Patrick 45.
I feel much younger, but you know. I remember the movies that we would watch, and you probably watched.
I watched all these movies.
Yeah, you know, you have like Steven Seagal, break the arm, take and then flip with the wrist and everything. I've never seen this happen in real life.
It's never happened in real life. It's never happened like some kung fu, like, you know, like it's never happened in real life. You know, in real life, you like grab the guy, start to smash his face on the wall. You know, like,
I like the boss Rutan. I don't know if you see his VHS, his video on. What to do in the bar situation. He's a very funny guy, right? But he's like very, very effective. You know, you get close to him, headbutt, take the beer bottle, and then walk away. Very, very straight. Or knee him in the stomach or the balls and then walk away.
Very, very good. I have my self-defense. I have my one self-defense, like which I would do like every time, which like I get in the bad situation. Easy. Smack on the ears, go on the nose. And after finish with the both, you know, like that's all.
That's it.
1, 2, knee, 3.
Nice.
Done. Run away. You know, don't have time to speak with the guy or something like that. Just run away. You know, this is the self-defense. But it's happened with me some situation here in the States in Vegas. One time the guys jump on my friend, you know, like and I like they jump 1-on-1, but after one jump second guy and third guy and him, I like, okay, I go.
You can't,
I go.
You have to go.
But you know, like it's so this is interesting, right? I go behind the guy, I grab his hoodie, I pull him back, and right away when I pull him back, he already sit like because I have a physical ability from jiu-jitsu, right?
Of course,
A lot of a lot of pulling, right? So I pull him, he sit back, and after he stand up, these two guys like start to fight, and I like get just like in the base, like say, let's go. But he didn't want to fight with me already because he felt.
Yeah.
When you feel the person, like you say,
100%.
This guy like strong, like how he pulled me so strong.
Yeah.
The brain already give for him, maybe I shouldn't fight with him.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we stay like this in front of each other until this time, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, police come there, and I was already calmed down,
Yeah.
This is also a part of self-defense.
Absolutely.
I didn't get on the fight. I control my emotions.
Yeah.
I pull him around. Let's say like this, like 10 years ago, if I pull him around, he sit there, I would jump with the leg on his face, like, let's go, dude,
Yeah.
But now, no, you just pull and you control. You just stand up face to face, say, let's go. But you don't fight.
Yeah.
This does not make sense.
Of course, yeah.
Fight outside have two things. Or you're gonna be winner. The next day, a couple weeks, police gonna show up on your house and say, look, you beat up this guy, he pressed charge against you.
Yeah.
You need to go with us. Or you're gonna wake up in the hospital.
Yeah.
What's happened?
If you wake up.
Should I press charges against the guy?
Yeah.
Or you not wake up.
Yeah.
Yes. This is like third one.
Yeah.
Third way. Yeah. So like.
It's funny because, even just in Jiu-Jitsu, right? Like in the safe space that is the training academy, Jiu-Jitsu is really good for like a wake-up call, right? Because everybody comes in with some expectations. Some people have no expectations. Other people expect that it's going to be easy, right? And everybody gets, a wake-up call when they start because you feel the pull in the gi or your bottom mount and you can't get out, you know what I'm saying? Until you learn how to
you get this claustrophobic thing.
Exactly, yeah. And you realize like, oh man, this is real life. Like this is way more difficult or different than I expected.
Yeah.
For me, this was like one of my favorite things about Jiu-Jitsu at the beginning because I had trained capoeira before. And there's, depending on the school, depending on the style, there's contact, but a lot more art in the fight. And then when I came to Jiu-Jitsu, there was a little bit more fight in the art. At least that's how I felt at the beginning. And for me, it's a wake-up call, to say like, hey, this works, this is good, this, garbage, no good.
Same as me, man. It was kind of wake-up call for me because I've been karate guy.
Yeah.
So we kind of spar there, we have like sparrings there, But like I realized like, like this small guy, he can like jump behind your back and choke you out. And I'm like, all right, so I shouldn't be in the streets like, because I used to be like kind of, hey, let's go, come here.
All of us.
Fight with me, I like young, I like 21, 20 years old. You're like, let's go. I'm going to show you who is the daddy right now. Yeah, it's happened. But after I start training Jiu-Jitsu, it's kind of humble me right away. It started to humble me right away.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah, this Jiu-Jitsu humble you a lot too.
A lot,
if you stay here, it's humble you a lot. You get, it's really, I still have ego, right? All of us here.
Yes.
But I can feel like Jiu-Jitsu affect my ego. It's go down.
That's good.
I really kind of now don't care so much about opinion of other people. I care, I don't care about the opinion of other people. Sometimes it can make me upset, but at the end of the day, I'm going to figure out and I'm going to put it in the side and not think, don't care, because in the end of the day, all the life it's about us. This is what teach Jiu-Jitsu, right? Mm-hmm. The life is about you.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about, like, I train with you beating me up all the time. Mm-hmm. It's not about, this guy is so bad, he beat me up. No. It's about me. If I want to beat you up, I need to training better,
That's true, yeah.
I need to find the ways how I can train with you, I need to think about, I need to process this in my mind, you know? Not only on the mat. I'm going to get on the outside of the mat and I'm going to process this in my mind outside of the mat. Oh, what should I do? Which grip should I use?
Exactly,
And in the end of the day, it's everything about me.
Absolutely,
Even in the competition, you can say, but referee give a decision for the other guy, I lost, you can blame the referee. But at the end of the day, it's everything about you.
100%.
Because you could to finish the match with submission.
Yeah.
You could to fall, like this. I take the back, I choke the guy pass out. Nobody can say I didn't win, right? This is true. The guy passed out. Time, stop.
Yeah.
That's all. I win the match. That's all.
So I like the something that Robert Drysdale said, which resonates with me because he gets very upset when people win and they say, I did this. and they don't recognize, or they don't at least thank like everybody that comes and helps. You know what I mean? Because like what you're saying is absolutely true. Like it is, at the end of the day, it's you that's on the mat. But what I like about jiu-jitsu is that it's that all the preparation, all the learning, all the trials and tribulations, the wins, the losses, everything that you need other people.
Definitely. You can't do this.
You can't do it alone. Yes. Exactly. And so I find when the competitor wins, you know, it's like the whole team wins.
Definitely. Yeah. No, if we speak about the competition aspect, of course, I can't become world champion without my team.
Yeah.
I need to work out with my team. You know, what better team I have, better quality of my team I have, more chance I will become the world champion, right? For sure. So, and of course, if I become world champion, I need to say thank you for my team.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been working hard, yes, but without you guys, I couldn't work hard.
Exactly.
You know, without you beat me up, I wouldn't process this in my mind and think how I can get better, you know?
That's it.
So, in the end of the day, you know, this is like about ego, right?
Yeah.
You still beat me up, but I should be thankful for you for
exactly,
this. You know?
Yeah.
I should be thankful for this because you helped me to get better.
Yeah.
You helped me to reach my goals.
Yeah.
You know? This is like one thought about the jiu-jitsu, you know? Like, but also it's like, I think this process on the life too. You know, for get better in jiu-jitsu, you need to suffer.
Yeah.
So you need to go in the room and you need to escaping. This guy choking me. You know, you should to losing there. You know, you basically should to be kind of loser in the room. You know, and you're getting better. You know, getting better. You need to look for this all the time in your career. Who can beat me? You know.
Yeah.
You know, in jiu-jitsu, you go in the room and you say thankful. The same in the life, man.
Yeah.
You know, for get better in something in the life, you need to suffer. You have to suffer, right?
100%.
And we start to realize this after 30 years old, you know?
Yeah.
And I think this impact of jiu-jitsu and this, like these young kids growing out, they start to understand this by 20s, you know, by 21, like the younger than we, like, because I didn't realize this by 30 years old. So the life is unfortunately suffering, you know?
Yeah.
Once again, I learned this through jiu-jitsu about you need to suffer to get something. Don't have other way, you know, don't have other way, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
This is the paradox about life. And now you hear, like, guys, he's under the mount, you know, you suffer there, you try to escape, you know, like, but this is just so little part which make you better, because after that, you need to go for the college, you know, you need to start to pay your bills.
100%.
Sometimes you need to move away from your country, right? Like me, you know, like, and this is not easy.
Absolutely.
It's not easy mentally, you know, but when you understand, like, okay, I have this uncomfortable feeling, I have now this uncomfortable life, basically like I'm suffering right now, but why I do this? I do this for the later to be better, you know, for myself, you know, like, like even like, you know, sometimes you suffer for the other people too, like especially when you get family, you know, like you have your wife, you know, you need to do some things which you don't like.
Of course,
right?
Parents get older.
Get older, you know.
Absolutely.
After this, like they're gonna live your life, you know. It's also suffer the life. Unfortunately, it's suffer.
Absolutely.
And jiu-jitsu teach us this, you know.
Yes.
You go on the mat, you go on the room. You suffer a lot, you know, during the preparation. You go there for the main tournament. You show amazing performance. You're happy. Right?
Absolutely.
But after that, you're happy. You need to come back to the suffering. You know, this is the life.
I think there's a competitor. She's very active on Instagram. Beatrice Birimbozo, I think, is her handle. We're going to try to get her on an interview one day. But she made a post that I enjoyed reading, and it was about the day after she won. I think it was an adult black belt in her category. And it was an IBJJF tournament. I'm not sure if it was Worlds or what it was. But the point is that she said, you know, the day after I won, nothing changed. You know, like all of this amazing work. And of course, you grow as a person in the preparation. You suffer, you learn, and you go, like you say, like, and you have this performance. Hopefully, you do your best. But the next day, sun is coming up. People are going to work, you know what I mean? Your family has responsibilities, you have responsibilities. It's like...
And you do the same thing. Yes. You know, like, it's like, once again, like a business, you know? If I start my business, I'm doing my business, and one day, like, I get successful, I got, like, good income to my business of the money, you know? I can't stop next day to do my business.
Exactly.
You know, I should to come back this day, do the same thing. You know, because if I'm gonna stop, it's gonna be broken, and I'm gonna end up with nothing.
Absolutely.
Right. The same thing in Jiu-Jitsu. Right. You become world champion. You win the competition. You know, like, but next day you still need to come back to your academy and keep training and keep doing the same routine.
Yeah.
Don't let you like overthink. Oh, I become world champion. I can get little rest. You know.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. You need to training. You need to work. You need to improve. You know.
Absolutely.
Like, and it's faster like. You understand this, it's gonna be easy for you. You know?
Yeah.
It's faster you understand. Forget something you need to suffer. The life gonna become easier for you. You know. Like,
I agree. Yeah. Absolutely.
more suffering, easy life.
Yeah.
More suffering, easy life.
Man, I think you're wise beyond your years, my friend.
You think?
I think so.
You know, like I have like big experience in the life. You know, like and most of the life I like not spend alone, but I like. Not so much family, you know, when you're alone, you're thinking a lot, you know, like you process what's happened, you remember all your mistakes, you know, like, why I did that, why I did that, you know, and it's like, it helps in the life, in the life. But still, you know, like sometimes everybody like got depressed, a little bit upset, you know, about some situations, you know. But I try to be happy, you know, like, and I try to believe in the best, you know, all the things.
Nice.
I also have my goals, you know, like, I also still like, I'm 34, but I also want to compete with adults in no-gi.
Nice.
You know, this year I will try to win one more time the world champion in no-gi. Yes, I have the points, enough the points, you know. But you know, I just did surgery on my knee, you know, cut my meniscus, and like a little bit rushed. Still mistakes, you know. A little bit rushed to come back on the mat because I was so missing the training.
Of course,
So I competed a little bit early. So because of this, I got inflammation in my knee, but now it's done. Now it's reduced. You know, my knee is recovering good. So like, I hope I will compete in the middle of July in Los Angeles Open.
Nice,
I want to do this one, and let's see. Like, I still want to compete. You know, like, especially no-gi. You know, like I feel like no-gi sometimes you have a little bit more chance to win than the gi.
Yeah, a little bit more space.
A little bit more space, a little bit more scrambles there. You know, like great. You land some heel there. You know. It's like, I think no-gi, like, a little bit more chance, like, let's say like this, if in the gi, I'm gonna meet some, like some star of Jiu-Jitsu, he's gonna smash me there because he has all the controls, all the grips, all these, like, algorithms, how to go and up to submission. Then in no-gi, you know, sometimes algorithms can be broken and you can get some harder fight there.
Something that should work, didn't work.
You know, like, In the gi is more control, you know, the gi it's more control.
100%.
The gi it's harder. Guys, the gi is hard.
I love the gi, man.
I love gi, but the gis improve your brain so much. The gi is the best, man.
Nice.
You know, only in the gi you can really study. Because you can slow down the game and you can like start to work on it. I remember this when I was learning the track position, you know, twister hook track. Yes. So like when you get to the twister hook there, like they have all the sequences with the calf slicer, you know, taking the back. And you fight a no-gi, it's slippery. They already get away there. But in the gi, you have moments. For example, you secure the pants. And you're there. You're working there.
You can even use the pants to bring them down.
You can use the pants to bring them down, and you work in this position. So for the study position, the gi, the best.
Nice.
So I would tell like this, you know, like in my brain, like how I think. I think gi is good for amateur people. Like, just training, you know, just like maybe you will not compete, like just training. But no-gi, it's already more for professional people who try training MMA or submission grappling. Or let's say these amateur people, they get on the competition and they're like, okay, I'm like want something more. Then they go on no-gi. You know, but if you like just training, like just for the art, I think you need to stuck with the gi.
The gi is beautiful,
The gi is beautiful. The gi is beautiful, yes. A lot of no-gi people are gonna hate us. No gi is real.
Even the most, you know, no-gi person, like 10th Planet, for example, they know the gi is beautiful.
They know.
But so I'd like to ask a little before we end, like, short questions. I call it the lightning round.
Let's go.
I think you already answered the first one. Is gi or no gi? If you had to choose one for the rest of your life,
I would choose gi, man. I would choose gi, man. If I train, right? Not compete, training. Gi, man. But I'm from karate, you know, like, man, like. Once again, the gi, it's like, it's so amazing for your brain, man. It's so amazing to play the game there when you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this grip, you know, I control the person this side. Like, it's so like easy to put the science on that, like biomechanic, you know, like physics, you know, like it's. I would choose gi definitely, man. Definitely. And you know, I also like the gis. They look cute. They look so nice. You know, like you put some nice shirt on you, like wow, it's good.
Feels good.
Like, feels good. I love gi, man. I love gi. Yes, the gi is the best to me. And I'm missing too hard training with gi.
Yeah.
Which how we spoke with you in the beginning wasn't Tiago.
Yeah.
You know, like, the best. I want to like kind of like this. I used to training like this, like in my purple belt time, 2018 until like the pandemic.
Yeah.
So like every day, like 3 times a day, like hard trainings, you know, like teaching too, you know, like. But I was in my 20s.
For sure. Yeah.
Now I stopped. I can't do like this.
You still can do it for sure.
I still can do, but 3 times a day train too much.
I know.
Too much. Yes.
So favorite submission.
My favorite submission, I would go from the cross choke from the back. You know, the cross choke from the back.
Absolutely.
Because then you feel you choke in the person. You know, I even like, you know, like when I choke from the back and I lay on the side of my top arm of the choking arm.
Yeah.
I let it go a little bit the person. You bring the knee behind, you sit like, and you like to choke. I learned this from the Kennedy Marcel.
Oh, yeah.
In 2018, when I was a purple belt.
Yeah.
He came to Russia.
Nice.
He taught the seminar there. Yes, and I learned from him.
Very
and since this time, like, it's my favorite choke because you really feel how you choke the person. You really like, you control this choke. So nice, so good, yes.
What country would you like to go to that you haven't visited yet?
What country I would like to go? I haven't visited yet. You know, I would like to go to the Thailand now.
Yeah.
Thailand, yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I've never been to Thailand. I would like to go in Thailand. I think there's a good martial art community there.
For sure, yeah.
Like awesome weather, you know, like. But I would, before I go there, I would little bit take care about my health. For my own immune system went high. Because they have a lot of staph infection there.
For sure, yeah.
You know, I would check my health, you know, like my immune system. And then after that, I would go do some camp, you know, like maybe 21 days, you know, like 1 month. You know, I think you can get pretty good shape there.
Oh,
you know?
man, for sure. Coffee or tea?
This is the question. Depend of the period of my life.
Okay.
You know? I love coffee.
Yeah.
I love coffee. But I'm like a kind of addicted person. So if I start to drink coffee, I would drink like couple cups a day, 3 cups a day. You know? So sometimes I stop the coffee, put coffee on the side. You know?
Okay.
And I really would like, I would go with tea, you know, because I like
for the long term,
long term, I would like go with tea with the green tea, you know,
Smart.
like you go like tea, like you can drink the tea whatever, morning, nighttime, daytime, after the sauna, you know. I'm Russian, we have a big culture of the tea, you know, like because every morning with breakfast you do tea, you know, you do some snacks times also with tea, you know. So I would go with tea. I'll go with tea.
If you had to choose a grappling art, but Jiu-Jitsu doesn't exist, which one would it be? It could be anything. Could be judo, sambo, could be the Mongolian one, the Korean one.
No, I would, you know, like I have choose between those of them, like judo and wrestling, you know.
Wrestling, of course.
Wrestling, of course, you know, like, but once again, if we speak about the art, like we've been talking, I would choose the judo, you know, it's like, because the gi. But if I choose like maybe I'm here and I need to build my career around, I would build around wrestling.
Wrestling,
you know, like.
Smart,
But you know, this point in Russia, you can training all of them. Like you would be judo guy. But you still would training with the sambo guys. You would training with the wrestling guys. You know, because it's one school usually. Because the school of Olympic reserve. You know, everybody training together. So and usually you can get all trainings. But I would stick with judo. You know.
Very cool.
Judo.
Cool. So tell us how we can find you. How do we train with you? Where do you teach?
Look, guys, we have like Instagram of All In Academy. It's like this, All In Academy. You know, you can find on Instagram, and you can find me in my personal Instagram. It's like USTI1992, like Usti 1992. You know, like, and you're welcome, always welcome to training here. You know, it's very safe environment. You know, we don't have ego here, you know. You come, we're not going to try to tap you like a crazy. You come, your level is higher than our level. It's also okay. We're going to enjoy training with you, you know. Sure, and I know you're going to enjoy training with us, you know. You maybe beat us, but you're going to enjoy to beat us, you know. Like, this is like one thing about me, you know. I never hear from the person training with me say something bad about training with me. So, like, I all the time try to keep the pace. So white belt, I'm gonna go like a white belt. I'm gonna give them give some position, But sometimes you get some rough white belts, Then you need to give the position after you submit them a little bit,
Of course,
Get some crazy Sayu blue belt, You go hard with them, know. Because Sayu blue belt is gonna be
100%.
harder, right? Fight, like some purple belt, I all try to keep don't go super hard, but if somebody high level, I try to keep the base with them. I try to go follow them,
So well, I can confirm, having trained with you in Orange County, that a very good training partner.
Yeah, I not go so crazy, I don't rip the submission, never. Yeah. I try to fight positional, I try to give work for you, because it's also interesting, right? You give work for the person, you see some nice technique from them, you work.
Especially somebody you don't know, you see a different look you've never seen before, or maybe you've seen it, but at your school they do things differently, it's
yes. For me, it's like this.
And I agree with you. It's good for the brain because the whole time we're actively, in a combat situation, but in the sport, so we have time to think about all these things. But you also don't have too much time to think.
Don't have too much.
You know what I mean?
You have to this short period of time when you apply your techniques.
This is healthy.
This is very healthy for your brain.
Absolutely.
So I think like when you get old, when you jiu-jitsu, your body's still gonna give up, man.
Yeah.
Still gonna give up.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Eventually, I see a lot of people never train. They walk barely, they have problem with the backs.
Yeah.
They have problem with everywhere. So I'm not worried about the impact jiu-jitsu for my body.
Yeah.
Of course, my body is not good now, right? I have elbows, knees. I have
fingers are all.
I have a chest, cracking all the time, But don't have other way.
Yeah.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Like we talked before, suffering. The body gonna give up anyway.
Yeah.
But the clean of mind, if you can stay with the clean mind until end of the days, man, this is a lot. This is a lot of things, still clean with your mind. It's very important,
Absolutely.
So I would say like this, training jiu-jitsu for keep your mind clean. Training jiu-jitsu like therapy from all these mind diseases, which a lot of people getting, especially now I think they're getting even early this one.
Absolutely.
It's happened now. This because with all the phones, with all this happen in the world, with all this news which come in your head, we we live in anxiety world. We're all the time worried. We're all the time worried what's gonna happen tomorrow, what's gonna happen in 1 hour, And this martial art, jiu-jitsu, it helps you get out from there. Right?
Absolutely.
You don't have time to think about some political thing which they do it with 200 pounds, sit and mount on you and smash your face there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, oh, God, I need to pay my mortgage. No, you don't have to think about paying your mortgage. Mortgage gonna be after you escape from this guy,
Defend,
or you tap or you escape, and after that you're gonna start to think about your mortgage. But still it's gonna be easy because you know what's happening. You're gonna release these hormones already.
Yeah.
Like the hormones are gonna release, so you're gonna think about your stress thing with the clear head.
Yeah.
You're not gonna think, what should I do with the mortgage, this mortgage? You're gonna say, okay, I maybe have this work tomorrow. I have this work tomorrow. Okay, maybe I'm gonna pay a little bit late. But it's okay, You don't get worried about this. You try to try to find the solution of the problem.
Yeah. Very good.
No, this is the good. I think jiu-jitsu, it's like solution for you. It's really solution because it's really parallel with the life. It's really parallel with the life.
Absolutely.
Who you in the life, you in the mat, kind of the same person.
That's the jiu-jitsu lifestyle right there.
Jiu-jitsu lifestyle right there, yes.
Professor, thank you so much.
Thank you, man, to come here, to listen my stories.
No, this is great. Yeah, and I look forward, I'll come back for sure, get some training.
Yes, come, man, you're always welcome. Come here, training, hit me up, come train, give us Patrick, man. You're gonna love his class.
For sure.